What up, man? Whoever. I just saw a number change. No. I'm printing a another mount for my GoPro for my 5-inch quad. That's what's on here now. It's that one right there. I changed the landing skids. I'm printing the GoPro mount for it now. I changed everything else but that. Sorry about the camera. Man, it's the comments turned off. Anybody comment? I can't on my laptop. Yep, there we go. Cool. What up, everybody? Just sitting here messing around watching the printer. Changing color on my mini F5. That's my This yellow print's so good. A friend of mine, Bart, he wanted a yellow for his. I had to order it. It looks really good. It's hard to see it with all the supports and shit on it. That's what that is. The actual GoPro mount or case is right here. Has anybody seen the Bamboo Lab Mini? I forget what it is. I'd have to look it up on my phone, but That's probably going to be my next printer. This one, it's been printing for a while. It's got 72%. What up, Foxy fan? Oh my God. Good, man. Just sitting here watching my print. Just bored. Chilling at home. Just got done eating dinner. It's too windy to fly today. The wind is like crazy outside. It's been raining for like 3 days. Oh, what's up, the View Chaser? What's your name, Danny? GoPro. It's actually the same thing this is, just no ND filter. It's actually, it's for this quad. I printed everything else today. I'm just getting ready to print that. It's a badass little quad. It only weighs like a little over 600 grams. Well, if you put it on scales, it's like 249. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite quads. Here's my little F35, sorry. I just have to put a air unit in it. This thing I don't fly very much. What's everybody doing? Chilling? Sitting at home? Oh my God. Oh, I did crash the other day. Chilling on the van. I got a 13-year-old daughter that they don't leave her very much. Oh, I did crash the other day and it went down and I couldn't see it. So I'm changing everything from black to something a brighter color. What up, John? Man, it's been, you know how it is, April, it rains. But now the wind's just so crazy. That's awesome. You did an edit, getting ready to put it up. I did notice it was a little bit bigger than the first Nevada. Yeah, that's how it is. If I go outside, the wind is just crazy pushing. I was going to fly my little micro out front, but the wind would just push that thing everywhere. Oh, this one right here, this is my little yard ripper. This only weighs about 230 grams, but it's 6S. What up, cuz? Printing that pretty yellow that you got. Switching everything over so I can see it. I'm printing the GoPro case for it. Everything else I already printed. That yellow comes out so good. So smooth. Here's the F-35. I just got to put the air unit back in it. This thing, it's so light. Has AIO in it. Set up for ERLS. But you can put crossfire in it. It's never, well, I mean, I crashed it, but it's landed in grass. You can't tell. It still looks brand new. It's got the 2203.5 X-Nova racing motors on it. This is a fun little quad. The building the quads is just the addiction. That's the thing. That's my thing. I finish one. I want to build another one. Usually I sell one to fund another one. But anything, I'm going to build a 3.5-inch sub 250. Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with the DJI-04, if it's going to be compatible with the, it's got to be backwards compatible with the Goggle 2s. Yeah, those are hard to sell unless you know somebody who's getting into real estate. How much you want for it, John? But I think you have a bunch of extras, a bunch of batteries. I flew during the eclipse, but I don't know. I was just dumb. I ended up accidentally deleted footage. I deleted footage first off the card and then edited it on my iPad. It was nice and clear on the eclipse. I got a bunch of pictures on my phone, but I flew like 4 packs. But it was all DVR anyway, but it was with the little micro. It wasn't nothing cinematic. I'll just rip it around my house, but it looked cool outside. Everybody was outside. Well, they was. Yeah, I got some. I'll text you the pictures, Bart. But I got some pretty good pictures with the phone. My other buddy, Bernie, he's got a really cool picture. He put his, I think, Air 2 or something in the air, and he positioned it over the moon, and he took a picture from the ground. It looked pretty cool. Yeah, he's a little north of me, John, and you're a little south of me. You guys could come and meet in the middle. How about that? Yeah, I think I seen both of them. I was actually at work. Now, was I at work in 2017? No, I wasn't. Yeah, I got to see them both. I don't remember the one. I do remember it happening, but there was a one back in the 80s. Oh, the ring was awesome, man. The ring was cool as shit. Yeah, I would have to say so. They said donate your donate your goggle or your glasses to somebody in Brazil because they're having one in like 4 or 8 months. I forget which one. Just we won't be able to see it. Oh, I think my old lady said the same thing. To my little girl, I told her to keep them. My baby told her, I said, "You guys ought to keep these. At least you'll be alive to see the next one." Oh my gosh, the pinhole. I remember that. There's like, oh, cut a pinhole through a paper plate. Yeah, they were smart back then. I don't think that was a total eclipse, was it? Or I think it was. It wasn't the. It was the lunar or the other, the solar. I forget. Yeah, that's where we was. We was in school during that one. Yeah, I don't think it was ever full for us either. It's all good, man. It's you gotta like. I'm horrible at proofreading. Anybody knows when I text them. I hit I hit right. I hit send and then I proofread. And then you get the. I have another friend. He's very particular, I guess. You want to very particular. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey John, have you seen my controller? I think that's probably one of my other favorite. I tried to send Tom its controller a while back, but I sent it twice. Both times it came back to me. Here we go. Oh shit. This one I hydro dipped. Looks really good with it off. It looks good too with it on. I have another clear shell over there. It's actually the one that came off of this. Oh yeah, you did see that. This is what it looked like. This is what it looks like after it was done.
Welcome to HTX.
It's beautiful. My antenna about to fall off. Okay. Oh, Bart, I did get a backpack. It's not sure have it Monday. The LEDs, you don't have to put them in there, but I had to change the gimbals from factory, and then I just went ahead and put them in there after I did that. Yep, just mail it to me or buy the case and send it to me. I actually still have film left if you like that pattern. I ordered my case off of Amazon, but it was actually Radio Master's website. So here's the roll. It don't take much for a controller. I think I paid, oh man, $12 for just the roll. And then I already had the, what do I have? I already had the activator. It's real easy, especially the Pocket. The radios are so easy to switch over. It's not like back in the day taking apart a Spectrum. Because I had to, when I worked at Hobby Shop, I had to fucking repair those, and those was a pain in the ass. But these, man, they're like the Mamba, the TBS Mamba, and the Radio Master Boxer are the damn near the same thing when you take them apart. The only difference is Radio Master didn't put their switches. They didn't put their switches connected to the motherboard like the Mamba does. The TBS Mamba is the motherboard, and these switches are all connected to it. So when you pull it out, it's all one piece. If you dig back about, gosh, how long it's been, almost 10 years. That's when I flew planes. You'll see me working at the Hobby Shop. I film there all the time. That's really about it today. The only thing I'm doing. Yeah, I'm getting tired, by the way. I've been using that bag to put my my goggles and my radio in, but it don't fit the. Yeah, Eric, Tom, that's who I tried to send the damn controller to, but it. Never mind. It just come back twice. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I think he don't really fly that much. Yeah, Tom, Eric, whichever you want to call him. He's Eric on my phone, but Tom Pepin. Have you been have you been studying for the 107? I did, but I gave up. I'm just not gonna. My health, I can't get out like I used to. Yeah, last time I talked to him, he had wife issues. The 107, I have to look up that course, but I paid for a course a long time ago. Well, a friend of mine actually paid for it. He let me have its login information. And I studied for so long. But my memory don't retain shit like that no more. I can't remember clouds and METARs and it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, see, driving. I wish I had a driving job. Yeah, I wanted to come down there too, but like I said, my health, it's hard to get out much. Last time I was in a hotel. I came back. We ended up all with COVID. It is. That just more government bullshit. It's what it is. I took a lot of the practice tests. I always missed it like one or two questions off because they would change it. They would change the test after the practice test. My memory just don't remember shit like that. Yeah, it's kind of that. What sucks is now the FAA with the red bullshit, because now if you get caught flying 107 without your insurance, that's what they're enforcing, that part. There some people won't even cover you if you do not have your red. But I think that Avada has it. But it's crazy to pay all that money for a box. See, that's what I mean. The 107 test, the red. I studied hard. I got a bunch of screenshots. But like the METARs, man, those things are. And then the learning how to read the map, that was also hard. Yeah, I sucked at school too, but I'm smart at other things, but retarded at others. Yeah, it is. Because you got to find out like your north and your whatever, not north and south, but east, your horizontal and vertical, and then find out if you're in like and Florida. That's where the is like all the no fly zones and the military, the Class C airspace. It just gave me a headache. Yeah, I don't work, so I studied hard for the test. But a friend of mine, he was like, once you take the test, and if you fail it, he went back, but he went back 3 times until he passed it. I'm not going to say the dude's name, but he had money like that though. He would take the test, fail it, take tests, fail it, take tests, fail it, and then he finally passed it. Yeah, I mean, I don't even fly over 400 feet anyway. It, I I don't fly long distance. I don't have nowhere to go. It. I don't know. I can say I don't have time for red. Yeah, the test is so hard that you're damn near taking. You could be an aviation pilot. They're like it's one step from being an aviation pilot. But when the government seen how much money, I knew that was happening. When I worked at the hobby shop, that's when you had to uh, certify your drone, and everybody went on the internet and certified their shit. Then they saw how much money they could make. They're like, oh, we have a red program coming up. But there are stupid people that run it for the hobby, that do stupid shit. I'd love to, no shit. I'd love to fly a paraglider if I wasn't so fat. Oh man, I'd love to. I know you could go fly whatever. That one dude I follow, he flies. He was up a damn near in space. Not really, but that's crazy. Yep, you don't have to have shit. That's like I joke around with Eric. The you don't have the RVs. You don't have to have a CDL to drive no RV. And then I told him that's where they take the air brakes off his rig. Even it's crazy. That's what I mean. The government made so much. It's hard to not get political, but just like medicine. Rewind the tape back in the 1980s. There was not very many fat people. 1950s and 60s. You look in the pictures, there wasn't very many fat people. There wasn't sugar. So, there wasn't diabetes. So the government makes this miracle drug called what is it called? Insulin. They make, $610 billion a year. Yeah, sugar is in everything. Everything. It's crazy. Bart has a hell of a diet, man, but okay, back to the government and the $610 billion and bullshit money that they're not going to give up. You figure you put more sugar in shit, more people are going to need their medicine. It's hard. My addiction, I don't have any out here. My addiction's Mountain Dew. I have to have it. I quit coffee. Yep, exactly. Just like our breathing machine, or not our breathing medicine bar. It's crazy. Oh man, I cannot drink anything diet. If I had to drink diet, I'd rather just quit. I love Diet Coke before they put, what is that? Oh, I forget what that shit is in it. The fake sugar. Back in the 80s, Diet Mountain Dew and Diet Pepsi was the shit. Then they started putting that fake sugar in it. I can't stand it. All right, John. You have a good day, buddy. I'll probably end up ending this. I can't believe it's already been 45 minutes. Man, my print is like 83%. Wow. can't believe I've been sitting out here that long. I know my lady's probably like, where you at? All right, y'all. Well, I'll end this too. I'll let y'all have your good Friday. Yeah, I'll give you a text, Bart, but I'll end it now. You guys have a good evening.